pause. I had a question that I did not finish answering, and the question was, how do you get over the fear of public speaking? So one thing that I used to tell people is I never had an issue with being confident with public speaking. I mean, I never had an issue with public speaking or like the fear of public speaking, but I'm not perfect, so I'm still growing and I'm still learning to even be at another level of confidence when it comes to public speaking. So one thing I would say, that through my experience and through things that I've learned or things that I've seen, things that I've watched, is that number one thing to do when you're trying to get over the fear of public speaking, or you're trying to get confidence in public speaking, is know what you're talking about. Basically, number one thing, do a lot of research, or like make sure you know what you're talking about. Make sure you know exactly what you're talking about, and then you're confident because you know that I know what I'm saying, right? So if you don't know what you're saying, there's likelihood, the chance of being afraid, right? And also another thing to do is to rehearse, like practice, especially if you have a presentation coming up or a sermon coming up. Practice it, right? Practice in front of the mirror, practice in front of your friends, practice in front of your parents, practicing people that in fact, practicing someone that is neutral, basically, because sometimes you might practice in front of your friend and you're just comfortable with them, and then you now go to speak in like a large crowd and you just don't know what to say, right? So a way to do that is to, number one, know your topic, know what you're talking about, research, because people ask you questions, like be prepared so that when people even ask questions, you have answers to give them. And another thing that helps me a lot is gesticulating. I don't know, in this vlog you guys have seen me like doing my hands like this. I know it helps me to recall what I'm about to say. It helps me to get the flow going, right? I like to gesticulate a lot, and that helps me because if I'm standing like this, I'm like, oh my god, what am I thinking about? I need to say something. But if I'm doing like this, it makes me be free, relaxed, just to speak, you know. So that's why I always gesticulate. I always talk with my hands a lot, because at that point you are giving yourself freedom. You're telling yourself, relax, you got this, right? Relax, you got this. If you feel anxious, pause and don't talk so fast. Speaking fast also affects public speaking. It affects your confidence in public speaking. So yeah, that's one thing I would say. Know your topic, rehearse, practice, and make use of gesticulation. Make use of non-verbal languages, right? Your body, your eyes, smile, all of those stuff. So yeah, and then try it, literally try it. Don't be too afraid that you don't try, do it. I know that this is for somebody, but if you feel like you are being called to speak in front of a crowd, please don't say no. Do it. I know you can do it, and I know you will be helped. So do it. If you need any for that, I'm not an expert. I'm sure there are a lot of experts for you. There are resources. Go online, check for public speaking book. I took a public speaking class as well, and they she taught us about things about public speaking, the ethos, the logos, the pathos, the things that you can use, the hooks, the attention, the getters. All of these things really encompass how to get over the fear of public speaking. So if you find resources that I just shared with you now, go online, search for books, search for nice, amazing books on how to get over the fear of public speaking, and I'm sure that you get a lot of resources there. So that's my own little piece. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed doing this with you guys. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Look at me. Subscribe.